Alright, so welcome guys to another video, and today we have the M2 Pro by Smabat. So first, I'm Smabat here in the channel, and what's really interesting here is you have big dynamic drivers, and also you have a modular kind of design and earbuds as well. So yeah, a lot of things new. So we're gonna take a look at it. So let's unbox this thing. Right, so looking at the box itself, it's definitely a small box and thin as well. So I haven't unboxed a Smabat yet here in this channel, so it will be interesting how they tune their stuff. And from what I have seen, this is a modular kind of design, so it will be interesting to see, what the modular nature of this is. In terms of the specs, you do get M2 Pro, 15.4mm in dynamic driver configuration, 10 to 22 kHz in frequency range, and 40 ohm impedance as well. Actually, pretty high impedance in this one. And yeah, Smabat, I haven't listened to a Smabat yet, so this is your unboxing experience. All right, so it says M2 Pro module, and here you're getting that IM itself. That's really cool. Let's take a look at the cables first. So actually, yes, this is around $50, guys. So the cable actually looks good for the price. Maybe one of the better looking ones that I've seen. It's a silky kind of cable. Kind of reminds me of the Yin U8 core, but this might be even more silky. That looks cool. I like the cables in this. You have preform ear hooks as well, and you're also getting an MMCX connector at the front, and you're getting a small 3.5mm jack at the top. So that's cool. That's really cool looking. One of the softest maybe that I have seen in this price range. And you get the M2 Pro, and I'm not sure what this is, so let's take a look at this first. So here, it seems that you're getting your maybe modular design. That looks cool. And maybe this might be filters. And here you're getting maybe some adapters. That actually looks quite unique. You're getting that kind of pattern. That looks cool. It's the first time that I've seen something like this. And of course, the earphone itself. All right. So looking at the build quality, actually this is a really nicely built earphone. So actually, yes, this is more of an earphone kind of design. Actually, the first time that I've seen something like this in this price range, it's the first time that I'm looking at a $50 earbud. That looks cool. You have Smabat at the side, and you're actually getting some gold trims, and definitely the MMCX is welcome for an earbud. And you have and you have gold trims. You have that maybe cyberpunk design. Smabat as well at the side. That actually looks cool. It's a premium looking, earbud design, and you're getting that fins as well. So this might be something that you can open up to maybe put the filters in. We're gonna check out the guide in this. So actually here, M2 Pro uses 3 sets of modules that can be updated. Upgrade sound quality by replacing different modules. More modules on the official website. So definitely I do like that versatility, and it's the first time that I've seen something like this, that you need to put the module inside your earbud. That's definitely unique. It's a bit more troublesome to do, but definitely unique. So alright, so you need to twist it to open it. Whereas after opening it, you're getting that modules inside, which is not something that I want to change for now, because we're gonna listen to it still. But actually the rotating thing is pretty easy to do, so it's not that hard. But it's a bit scary to do actually, so it's not the most elegant way to change up your sound. So definitely for me, I still prefer having switches in this. So this is a bit scary to do, not your usual type of changing of the sound. Alright, so now we have the cables in, and actually it's the first time that I'm gonna check out an earbud with your preform ear hooks. So definitely that's cool. We're gonna check how that wears on the ear. But for me, I might wear this more as a normal earbuds kind of design. But yeah, I'm willing to give that ear hooks a shot. But definitely that looks unique for me. It's the first time that I've seen something like this. So yeah, let's try to have a first listen and put this on the ear. First, we now listen to the M2 Pro. And firstly, we have 2 parts of this sound impression. So first, without the foams. And then after that, I needed to put the foam in because yeah, the fit for me without the foam is not that good. So it's quite troublesome for me to get a good fit without the foam. So I needed one, and this actually came from my other earbud, so it doesn't come with this. And I actually tried the one that came with the Smabat, but I didn't like the fit as well. So this kind of works for me, but definitely yes, this changes the sound. So we have two sound impressions. So first, without the foam, I found this to be a U, bright U type of shape on the ear. So definitely, the vocal is a bit more recessed in the mix. The highs is a bit more accentuated on top. It has a bit of shimmer on top. Also the bass, the bass actually still pretty strong. The slam is strong in the mix, but definitely, because of that open kind of design, it's a little bit more toned down in the mix. So I would say without the foam, it's pretty balanced in terms of the overall sound, with a little bit of treble elevation, but not that much. But actually without the foam, I do like the crispness of the vocal, so definitely it's revealing in the mix. So the vocal actually maybe has a little bit of sibilance on top because this has a 4K peak. I'm gonna show, we're gonna talk about the signature in a bit, but yeah, this has a bit of 4K peak, and that maybe gives some vocals a little bit of sibilance. But actually the bass part is a little bit more elevated. It has some warmth as well, so it has some boom to the bass overall. So it's your fun type of bass. This is a fun kind of listen. And on top, you're getting that crisp actually signature on top. So the cymbals still sound good and quite revealing as well. But definitely one downside for me without the foam. So the signature is quite fun to listen to, aggressive, musical, and actually in the clean side as well. But my issue without the foams is it's a bit thin for me, a bit too thin for me of a listen. So I didn't prefer this without the foam. So actually now after putting the foams in, I got a better seal on the ear. And for me, the sound is a little bit better now for me. It's fits my preference better. So after putting the foams in, I got a better fit, and the bass elevated in the mix. So it's now kind of a warm V type of sound on the ear, and definitely that kind of works for me because having the foams in, now the vocals is a bit more cut down, so the sibilance is cut down, and the vocal presentation is now fuller in the mix, which is something that I did like. Also, the bass impact is more pronounced in the mix. So actually, the bass impact now kind of reminds me of the TFZ T2 or the Blonde 03 bass, but this is a bit faster compared to the Blonde 03. This has a bit of boom, but not as boomy as your Blonde 03, but still a really fun bass overall, and the bass is really big in the mix as well. So actually with the foam tips, the signature here is more geared towards bassy and vocals in the mix. So that's the dominant parts of the spectrum for me, bass and vocals. So the vocals is big in the mix with the foams, and so the female vocals is almost there in the positioning. So definitely the female vocals is better. But the male vocals still recessed, but still it's big in the mix, which is something that I like. So that's one advantage of earbuds in general. The vocals have good presentation to the ear. And on top, actually the highs is a bit more toned down. Again, the sibilance, the aggressiveness is a bit more toned down at the top, and still gives good cymbals. The body in the cymbals is still pretty good for me in the resolution. So yeah, with the foams in, I did like the listen in these. So yeah, looking at the Smabat M2 Pro, it's actually really interesting because you have modular kind of design. So here in our first look, I haven't tested it yet, so I need to do more testing in these to give better feedback on that. But the initial impressions for me is this is really a versatile kit because firstly, earbud kind of design. You're getting maybe an open setup. You're getting a setup with the adapter that they put in here. You can use it with donut foams. You can use it with foams that are closed. So there's a lot of setups that you can do, and you can even change up the inside in this. So definitely really cool concept. This is a really versatile kit, maybe one of the more versatile earbuds that I have checked out. And definitely if you're into bass with this setup now, this is what I can tell you guys. The setup with this is really bassy and has good vocal as well. A lot of people can do more stuff here, change up the sound to their liking. So this is a really versatile kit for me, really interesting overall. This is the overall lesson. But for me personally, yes, this is not something that I will listen to in my daily driver because I found the fit to not be good for me. So I actually found the preform earmuffs the ear style to not fit me. It's really hard to find a good fit for me. So if it's me, I will change the cables to straight ones and use it as maybe an earphone kind of design, the usual earbuds design. So that will be better for me in the fit. So yeah, the preform ear is not that good for me. And also, yeah, the fit on the ear for me on this is not that good. So yeah, I needed to use this, which is not included in the kit, to make the fit better for me. So by default, the fit might not be good for some people. But yeah, if you're used to earbuds already, this won't be an issue for you. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of foam tips already, a lot of attachments for your earbuds already, so this might work for you. And yeah, this MMCX, guys, so you can just change up the cables, no problem. But I would say overall still a really good value proposition for me. But yeah, this won't fall into my daily driver status because there's a lot of things that I need to do on this for it to work for me. And I do have other earbuds already here in the channel. So that's my look with the Smabat M2 Pro. And yeah, for earbuds fans out there, which earbud do you like me to check out? Let me know down in the comments below. I haven't actually checked out a lot of earbuds here in the channel, so I might try to cover more in the future. And yeah, I'm not that experienced in earbuds yet compared to IEMs, so that will be a nice learning thing for me as well, to experience more earbuds, the sound, the intricacies of each brand as well. That will be a really cool thing for me to check out. So if you're into that, of course, consider subscribing. And also, if you want to treat me some coffee and also maybe subscribe to Patreon, I'm gonna link it down in the description below. And of course, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next zpolt review, zpolt unboxing. Goodbye.